Hey, very good morning. Good morning from Kolkata. So today the date is 15th of July and I'm going for first paid service of my Honda Highness CB350. Yeah, so this kind of video is actually coming after a long time because I did not make a vlog on the third service of my bike. I only did first and second service, so there was a long interval after between that. So the reason I did not do because the third service is almost same like second service only, but this time it is gonna be different as this is the first paid service. So let's see how much do I need to pay for first paid service. So here is my Honda Highness, my black beauty CB350. So there is no such issues as of now in this service. I would say it's almost like a regular service. The only thing is that look at the condition of the bike. It's so dirty and muddy because the reason is the monsoon has hit. So this is the condition now, and this is what I was actually scared of. Last 2-3 days it was dry, and I was thinking that day I will take my bike for servicing, and that day only it will rain, and this is what is happening. So by the time I'll come back from servicing, it will again probably look like this. It will be again dirty and muddy. So that is the sad part. So I have clocked 13,328 kilometer. So only the major changes which I have made recently. This time my OEM brake pad, the front wheel brake pad was gone. First time I changed it, it was on 4,000 kilometer. My first 4,000 kilometer the OEM brake pad was gone. Second time I fitted that only, OEM only, and it lasted about like 8,000 kilometer, 8,000, 9,000 kilometer. So now it's 13,000 kilometer as I showed in my bike. So by then when it clocked 13,200 kilometers, the brake pad was gone. So this time what I have done, I did not use OEM brake pad. Instead of that, I have used Crank. There is a brand name Crank. So I have used their brake pad. Let's see. I've heard good reviews about them, about those. So I heard that lasts really long. So that is why this time I have fitted this, and I did not do it in the service center. I have done it outside. And another thing which I'm gonna do is that this time I'm not going to use the normal throttle engine oil from BPCL which they provide, which they put in Honda Highness CB350, because lately I was facing some heating issue. So maybe because of the reason it's already due for service, maybe that is the reason, but still I've heard good reviews about the product Idemitsu IRG7 10W30 fully synthetic engine oil. So that's what I bought, and I'll show you the bottle. So that's what I bought, 2 bottles of that, and I'm gonna use that. So let's see what is the reaction of service center guys, because they normally don't allow you to put any other engine oil. They normally, it happens in every service center, in every brand. So they normally prefer putting the same engine oil which Honda recommends or they use normally in the service center. So let's crank the engine, the first crank of the day. So it started. Alright, so let's get going. I'm ready, and this is the one I was talking about. So this time I'm going to use this one, Idemitsu IRG7 10W30 fully synthetic oil. So let's see. If I don't find any difference this time, then next time probably I'll again switch back to the throttle, the regular one which they provide. But let's see. I have heard good reviews about this. But yeah, this is not a paid promotion. This is just, I'm just showing you because I'm going to use this. Well, I've started Nikal Padao, and I just realized that I'm riding my bike after a week. Did not get time at all in weekdays. One thing I have to accept, see, it's more than 6,000 kilometers over since the time the last service happened, but still I'm feeling, there is no such changes in refinement. That is a very good part about
Honda Highness actually. Today I'm really late, man, and it's gonna be very late. It's going to take hell lot of time in service center because if you reach early the crowd is less and there are chances to get your service done very quickly. The time is 9:46 now, so by 10 I'll be there, and if everything goes fine, probably I can expect by 12:30 or 1 maybe, depending on the crowd in the service center. Every time I ride this bike now, it makes me happy, seriously. Every bike has some pros and cons, like no bike is perfect, I agree to that point. This is also not perfect. There are some quality issues which I have showed in my earlier videos as well. Apart from that, performance wise, yeah, till date it actually satisfied me. There is no doubt about it. Alright, I've almost reached. Just a left turn and I'll be there in front of the service center. This particular section is very, yeah, so here we are, reached. Put it inside. Yeah, all right. Service.
All right, so I've reached service center as I've shown you. I've handed over the bike, and as I was expecting, like in regards to that engine oil, outside engine oil, they are saying like okay, we can put it, no issue, but there will not be any entry in the system. However, they have only mentioned that engine oil brought by customer from outside in the job card, and there they have taken it. So there is no proof that you have changed the engine oil. That is the only thing.
All right, time is 1:10 now, and I'm leaving. Just got my bike. So I entered here at 10:30, and it's like 1 o'clock now, so it's almost took 2.5 hours. Despite of being number 1 in queue. Okay, so let's see how does it feel now. Do I feel any noticeable difference or not? As of now, it would be too early to say actually. So after few hundred kilometers, probably I'll be able to tell you what is the effect of this Idemitsu engine oil. I was skeptical about rain, but now it's clear and too much of it now. Now I'm regretting why I'm not carrying my sunglasses. So now the clunkiness which was there in gear 1, 2 and 3, it's not there anymore. It's flowing smoothly. And what else? Yeah, brakes are tightened, chains are tightened with. So now, yeah, that much of difference I can feel even now. And regarding the bill, the amount which they charge for the first paid service in Kolkata, I'll be showing you and I'll be discussing that once I reach home. So let's go. Well, time is 1:59. It's almost 2 o'clock and I'm about to reach my home. Man, this servicing, it's a kind of a whole day up here. No matter how early you go, still it's a half a day. And look at the sky. This is the beauty of the monsoon. Well, here we are, have reached my home. So yeah, so let's talk about the things which they have changed. Well, engine oil I have already showed you that I have used a different engine oil this time, Idemitsu IRG7 10W30 fully synthetic oil. They have changed the oil filter, they have changed the air filter, and then yeah, so the rest of the things are normally they do, like chain cleaning and lube and then washing, nothing else. So let's start with the bill. So what they have used, you can see, like they have used a washer drain like for this engine oil or something. Then they changed the engine oil filter, then they have changed these o-rings. These are very small amount, like washer it's like 4.68, filter is 71.17, o-ring is 108.59, element compare, this is the air filter. Actually they are also confused by the way it is written here. So this is the air filter, it costed me 138.98. and for this polishing, I mean, though the polishing quality is not that great, I must say, but still they have charged 120. And okay, quick doctor report. So this is something like I have already mentioned in my previous videos as well. They check in the laptop whether all the electrical components are working fine or not. So for that they charge 160 rupees. Okay, and then comes the chain lube and clean, together they charge 200 rupees. And then the most important part is, this is the paid service. So as you can see, the paid service here in Kolkata, probably it will be same in other cities, or it might be different, I'm not sure, but the first paid service charge is 1100. So total I have been charged rupees 2257. So this is the amount of the first paid service of Honda Highness. But remember one thing, this particular bill does not include the engine oil. So engine oil, 2 liters of engine oil throttle, normally it costs 1200 something. I have checked my previous bills, so it cost me 1200 something. So you can add up 1200 with 2257, so it roughly comes around 3500 approximately. So that is the kind of bill you will be getting in the first paid service for Honda Highness in Kolkata. That is expected. Now if you have any other components to be changed, that will be charged extra. So for me, if I calculate everything, so this entire service, it costed me something around 4000, because I have taken the engine oil from outside, that it costed me something around 1000. And then I have changed the front brake pad, the crank one. I have used the crank one, which is again 999, like this 1000 rupees. So 2257 plus another 2000, so 4257. So that is the total amount of expenses I made on the first paid service actually. The other things which I have mentioned earlier as well regarding the rusting issues and all, yeah, there are rusting issues which I have already showed to the service manager. I am just waiting, I am not doing it, replacing it currently, but I have already shown it. You can see, if you can see, I am not sure, this inner part of the badge, Highness part, it's there are rust, it started rusting here. On the chassis it has been there since long. Okay, then this color of the front socket, as you can see, these white dots, yeah, these are not dirt, this is actually the paint is coming off. However, in this side you can see it's completely fine. And here you can see this color is also coming off the socket, silver color of the socket. So these are the things. So yeah, despite of being a very good bike, I must say there are quality issues in terms of paint. So I have mentioned all this thing, I have showed this to the service manager Devashida in Kolkata Duggar service center, and he has acknowledged that fact. Now he said, okay, fine, let's wait for some time. Let it spread, then it will be replaced under warranty. Apart from that, everything is fine. And trust me, guys, it has nothing to do with the riding quality and the pleasure and fun you get while driving this wonderful machine. So in terms of riding quality and performance, this is fabulous. Only these small, neat and bits are there. So that's it for today. Nothing else to include in this particular vlog, because this is all about the first paid service of Honda Highness CB350. So if you find this video informative or interesting, so please motivate me by giving a like, and you can also share this content with your friends, colleagues, whomever you want to. And if you like my other contents as well, so you can consider subscribing my channel. That will really motivate me to visit more and more places and create more and more vlogs. So with that said, thank you for watching this video. This is Tanay, and I'll meet you very soon with another vlog, probably with a new destination. So till then, take care. Bye bye.